So, hi everyone, and welcome to this Saturday evening stream. We're back with the multi-class, the International Sim Racing League multi-class, Season 2. This is round 3 at Fuji. So we'll start the stream with passing on our best wishes to Hunty, who has taken a little trip off to hospital this weekend. So we hope he's fit and well as soon as possible and can return to race with us very soon. Really, I think he'll just do anything of getting out of racing at Fuji. So, before we start the stuck check in a couple of minutes, let's check out who we've got on the track with us this evening. Vitamin G. Who just coming up at second place. Race Tate, bumper cars. Mike Donald would be looking at continuing his record of fastest GR3. Right, lad, not a touch of black and white on the car this week. Hey Nick, how you doing? Raring to go for this race? Yeah, so I think we'll be calling this guy Olds. All hail the Emperor in his Everton away salmon stripped car. So, let's have a bit of stuck check. Turn the volume of the telly down. Less of that malarkey, thank you. So yeah, we have this stuck check, then we'll be going into qualifying, then the race, and then after that, if you want to stay on, if I want to stay on, is the boomerang race. Right, and lad deciding to get on early. There we have M3 guy parking up against the wall, coming back on. This good work everyone. They'll be jumping out now, ready for the qualifying to start. Herbie excited by second place. Green sticky buds. Not a clue what that's about. There we go. Lord Chief Justice Herbie has announced 15 minutes of qualifying. Let's go. So we're going to jump on board. Let's watch with the wizard. So I always enjoy having a little race around Fuji. Don't do it that often. It's quite a slippery track at the best of times. A couple of decent overtaking places, a lot of places not for overtaking. M3 guy I think's been given a change of car to continue with the season. He's finally managed to get rid of that. I think it was a Mazda he was driving last time. Very difficult to drive, so hopefully now he's got something that he can get to grips with a little bit easier. Let's have a look at the Wizard on his first fast lap. Slightly squirrel-tailed as he came out the corner there. Such a long straight here, if you can get a bit of slipstream off someone, that'll also help. Remarkable amount of cones and corner markers still in place at this moment in time. So Hoopy with the fastest lap at the moment in the GR1s, I guess, yeah. Just carry on back down through the grid. That's a lovely livery on Indic's car. Excellent work there. So Night Donner not actually setting the fastest lap at the moment as we catch Craiden coming over the lad for 12th. Olds Machines, Emperor Buttocks. I'm not 100% sure you're going to be wanting to follow that car around for too long. Those colours are gonna cause problems for your eyes after a while. Strange selection. 1 minute it's a soothing, the other minute it's quite an aggressive coloured livery. We may have a Herbie overtake going on here. This may be something that we should... Yes, it was. Live on camera, a Herbie overtake. You don't get that sort of shit in other places, I assure you. I think I just picking up a little penalty there, but let's stay on with Herbie. Comes through the first time, see if he's up. He is up by nearly half a second. Pushing himself around the long right-hander. Very easy to get too much speed on the way out and catching your wheels on the left-hand side. Now he's getting back onto the right, swing back in. Holding the inside, waiting to accelerate. Flat out now. For a second time in, 2.1 seconds up. Getting used to his braking points now. Just probably broke a little bit too late for that corner. Took that corner very well. Couldn't do a little bit more speed, but took it very smoothly. See how far he's up. We'll see how much Herbie improves his time. Full 6.7 seconds. That's put him back a lot closer up there, which forces Racer Tay to concentrate. Again, that doesn't look like the easiest car in the world to get around corners. Vitamin G rises to the top of the pile again, setting the fastest lap. Huibi going on in the pits. Hoopy doopy, where would you be? Hey Alan, how you doing? Be racing you again tomorrow evening, I take it, in the GR2. So Racer Tay up to the line, let's see how much he improves. 0.6 of a second, so he takes the place back from Herbie. So we're now well past halfway qualifying. People are coming in for extra fuel if they need it, new tyres, I mean. So let's check out at the front, make sure we keep our eyes on everyone as much as possible. Vitamin G a full half a second at the moment. In front of Freebie. Yellow flags. Oh, and Vitamin's had a bit of excitement in that corner as well. Again, that's not what you see every day. Vitamin taking a little bit of a shortcut. Weeby with Walters up behind him, getting a nice bit of slipstream. That he'll be hoping that'll pull him closer. He might be able to jump green sticky balls. Buds. We'll be hoping to get that one right, more than wrong. So leading up then into the last third of qualifying, let's have a look from the start. Let's run down through everyone. He'll be second. Green sticky buds. MJ Walter. M3 guy. Racer Tay. Herbie a lot closer to the competition than he was the other week, if I'm remembering that right. ERT_wizard. .3 of a second in front of Craiden, so right pushing well. We'll watch him through the last corner, see if he's doing any better on this lap, see if he can get that gap down, or maybe he can get himself back up into 8th. he's 0.2 down at the moment. Tyres are starting to wear slightly. I suppose a few haven't gone in a little bit earlier. You go back to the Reds. Very close to Craiden Lad and Wizard. They're within a half second of Wiz then, at the leading his Group 3s. Endersea. Then we've got Olds. Mikey looking strong in the Emperor as well. Three minutes of qualifying remaining. We still have Vitamin G leading in the GR1s. Knight Donna is now leading in the GR3s. We be 0.1 behind at the moment, 0.139. Close that gap up excellently. We'll stay with Vitamin as he comes out of these another two corners. Let's see if his time's up or down on where he was. He's up by 0.18 there. Stay with him, then we'll jump back. That probably didn't work out fantastically for Wizard, who probably had to get off his racing line a little bit. See how how he comes out the last corner. He's going to get a nice bit of slipstream off the back of Herbie as well here. Timed that fantastically well. That may put him up by about 0.3 in the end then. Yeah, nearly 0.3. So yeah, Pittman just keeping his distance in front there. We'll drop back to Nike. It's that 5,000th of a second faster than Wizard. He's going to be so the last lap he did was his best. He's up by 0.22. That'll be enough with, and this will be his last lap, I think. Yeah, it's definitely his last lap. So we'll stay on board with Wiz. No, it's an Endersea behind as Jump Craiden Lad for 10th. So was it still up by 0.145? Solid through this section. I don't know how it could do with having those yellow flags in front of him. So hopefully this won't hold him up too much. Whoever it was is back on track in front. Herbie. I think Herbie will be too far in front to give him the boost that he'd need. Yeah, it's not enough. He's not close enough to give him a drag. But let's see if Wizards have held it together. Does he take Knight Donna's 8th place away from him? He certainly does. That's 0.4. Nike is on his last lap. Can he pull that back? Two corners, down a little bit straight, then we have the timing line. That was slightly wide by Nike there. Has he managed to carry that extra speed with him though? He's 0.22 down. That would be some fantastically pulling rabbits out of hats, baskets, doves, etc. Magician trick. Get anywhere around there. Looks like Hebe's decided that second place is good enough for him. Wizard's gone in the pits and come back out again. He'll soon and he jumps back up into his 7th place there. Did wonder where he had gone. So that's everybody over the line now and finished qualifying. So once everyone gets back out of the pits, then a couple of people just jumped in the pits to change their tyres and see what they could do, and then we'll run through the order for everyone. Swelter using a unique blend of in the lobby chat. So we still have one person in the pits. So a fine selection, a gaggle of cars, shall we call it? A pride of cars? Pride. Probably better. The pride of cars all up in the car park there. Let's have a look with Walter. Green Sticky Buds managed to come in 4th. Tay parked up on his own, contemplating. Herbie 0.5 down on Tay. That's good. Herbie, some good improvements week by week. So Wizard took 1st place in the GR3 categories. Night Donna was very close. Indice, Right and Lad, taking his car out like he used to do at Whitley Bay Social Club car park, pulling donuts. There isn't 12th, but Mikey, Olds and Emperor Bucks. So again, this promises to be a... Hey Hunty, how you doing? Hopefully you're feeling much better than you did. That's this rather drastic action to take to get out of doing this race this evening. But yeah, truthfully hope you're feeling much better, mate, and everything sorts itself out for you. And you can sit back and watch me make a fool of the commentary instead. Happy days.
Make it so.
So yeah, everyone just going off for a comfort break maybe, or a ciggy before a pint. as Herbie starts the final so we can get underway. Season 2, Round 3. So we'll try and alternate between sort of start of the race with the GR1s. We'll keep them for a bit, and we'll be keeping an eye on 8th place on the screen there. That'll be probably the leading contender for the GR3s, unless there's any accidents with the GR1s. So the lights are on, and they're out and we're away, and the camera angle's not overly helpful, but Vitamin G keeps the lead. Yes, nice and steady in the first corner. Vitamin giving a lot of room for Hebe then. This M3 guy is come up holding 4th there, doing well. Everyone looks like they've got out of the corners well. Apart from Wizard, who's dropped back a couple of places. Indices now leading the GR3s. There's a good close racing going on here. So it's like Night Donna's trying to get past, but Indice and Eeririssss as well. So Eeririssss is a slight squirrely tail there by Indice, but he's held it really well. Be under an awful lot of pressure coming down into this hairpin, as Wizard will as well. Great camera angle. This Night Donna will throw it up the inside. I think there was contact there with Night Donna and Wizard, but Wizard's managed to come through. Still holding off Night Donna, who may or may not have overtaken off the track there. Looked like it might have been slightly wide. I don't know if we'll get a look at how he's a little bit forceful. A little tap on the back of Wizard there helped them out. Can't. Looks like it was a corner anyway. That's not my decision to make. We'll jump back to the racing and we'll go watching again as Mikey's now coming up behind. Brighton lad holding on to the back as well. So Brighton lad, Emperor Buttocks, Mikey, Wizard, Olds, Night Donna. And that's Emperor Buttocks powering up the inside. What a chance of a lifetime to get to say that. Just gets a bit squirrely on the way down, but holds it, but that's Old Machines is sideways in front of Wizard, who manages to keep it on the track, and he's staying on. Mikey, Emperor Buttocks. Brighton lad watching on from behind. So jump back up in the first place. There's Vitamin G holding off Hubie. Slightly different line the two of them take around that corner. Vitamin G starting lap 2. Being second. MJ Walter following in third. It's a slight gap back then to Racer Tay, who's got M3 guy all over him. So M3 guy just not having the top end to get around the other side of Racer Tay. Cuts back inside though. That's a good bit of overtaking from M3 guy. Tay's got that mid speed though. And that of course is opening up the door for Green Sticky Buds to keep right in contact. It's a fantastic three-way battle going on here. Race Tay just managing to hold off M3 guy. So coming to the heavy braking zone. We'll see how the three cars are as they pull themselves down the start-finish straight. Oh, massive change of green sticky, throws it up the inside. And M3 guy as well, Tay slipping back. But the pace out of the corners is fantastic in that car. Green sticky balls, Tay, M3 guy. M3 guy going to have a good look. Looking to cut back inside again, which he's done. He's excellent inside line, but see where the Tay's acceleration is massive. And Herbie is only 3.4 off the back of them as they keep interchanging again. Jump to the front where Hebe's now leading. Half a second in front of Vitamin. Walter 2 seconds behind. A very interesting battle with these two. If we go back to 8th place with Industry. Behind with the Riz Gaming. Under massive pressure from Wizard and Night Donna. Goes wide, it looks like. I think there'll be a penalty for that. He also doesn't manage to get such a great drive off the back. Wizard getting through there, Night Donna putting it up as well. So Riz able to hold him off. Not that time. He's moved back in front with Wizard now 0.6 behind Industry. Must have had a slightly squirrely moment, and he's managing to hold it just in front. But Wizard doing very well there in 9th place. We'll drop back down through to see how people are behind. Mikey still holding in 12th. Right and Lad 1.3 behind Mikey. Olds and Emperor's having a right hold, 2 and 8. Emperor right up behind him. Oh, that's right and spinning and Emperor spinning. Both cars having a enjoyable time. Let's see if we can go back far enough to see what happened to Right and Lad. No, we catch him not recovering from a previous accident. But looking to get his head down then and catch himself back up. We've jumped to the front where Hebe's now pulled himself out another 0.6. So just gently pulling away from Vitamin G. They're both actually pulling away quite well from Walter behind, who's managing to keep a good gap of 4.5 to Green Sticky Buds. And then in 5th place, looking like he's doing very well back there, is M3 guy, Herbie. And Racer Tay, who must have had an accident or two whilst in that field. And behind, as we say, we've got Wizard and Night Donna. Let's stick with them for a little while, because they'll probably be going out hammer and tong for a little while. So even behind we can see Industry and a Ritz Gaming. We know it won't be long at all until the GR1 cars start to catch back up. Well, I think they are actually starting to catch back up now on the back. Of the GR3s that are going round. Oh, it's been a slight coming together with Hebe and Olds. And remember, it's the job of the faster car, the GR1 car, to overtake safely. It's not for the GR3 car to get out of the way. Should be enough speed differential to get past easily enough. CB managing to pull himself away a little bit more as well. And of course they're going to be coming up on a couple of interesting battles themselves. There's, is it 4 cars coming out in front of them now? I think one's just dived off into the pits maybe, unless it's some extreme defending. See, we now Fitterman is caught up massively, but we're getting a nice slipstream off Mikey anyway there. Interesting to see if people have got eyes in the back of their heads as they're coming round there. There's some great work. Not sure if we'll catch who it was, but there's a pulling out slightly wide to let the fast car go at the inside. So as well as looking to see who you're overtaking and where your braking markers are, you're looking behind to see where the faster car's going to be going past you. So Hebe, how's he going to be? Again, he let off there because he knew he was going to get squished, but he's managed to just come through. Of course, they've got better brakes, better acceleration. Oh, I think Wiz wasn't 100% sure they're on. They've got their battle as well, and Vitamin G's managed to get through. I think that may have just impacted slightly on Wizard, but not to worry, eh? He's going to be fighting back with Night Donna there. So the first two have managed to break their way through that pack. We'll see how Walter manages to get through. Around the outside of. Sticky just mixing his brake in there. A few cars we've gotten off in the background. That was Herbie, I think, who span. Not enough numbers on the keyboard in front of me to go down. Be an interesting bit there for Wizard. He nearly overtook a GR1 car and a GR3. May not have heard the end of that for a little while. He's got M3 guy trying to get through the battle there of Indusy and Mikey. Robbo Racer today having a mare in the shadow of Mount Fuji. So Knight now 1.8 seconds in front of Wizard. Risk Gaming right up behind him. So 3 cars, they're all really close within a few seconds of each other. It's after 9 laps. Stay on board with Herbie. And we see the two teammates. Maybe a slight touch between the teammates, but Herbie, nice shot for the John Player Special liveried cars. Come on, Tay. Check back with the GR3s. Night Donna still just keeping the same gap then to Wizard, who's got Riz Gaming all over the back of him now. If he's only 0.4 in this corner, if he can stay with him, that'd be a lovely bit of slipstream. He'll get down the back straight, front straight. Stretching there under the different gear changes. As it starts to come down dramatically. Herbie flying past as well. I decided not to. Night Wizard, where's Herbie? Slightly in the background there. So Riz is slightly further back than he was last lap. Looks like he got a much better exit out of that corner. He just doesn't have the top end to get past Wizard's car there at the bottom of the straight. Might do well to sit in and look at saving some fuel. Must get my false teeth sorted. Mikey's still very solid in 11th there. Indices a little bit back from him. Old's just letting off a little bit of penalty there. Craiden not having the best day. He's got Emperor all over him. I'm still 50-50 over the salmon and blue livery on the car there. One minute I really like it, the next it's offending my eyes. Saying that, it doesn't offend my eyes more than Brighton lads' yellow, green and blue car. The yellow, just rather surprising to be there. Not that I don't like it, but yeah, Emperor there in the background, coming into focus. Just slightly off the back there for Brighton. It's Hoobie and Vitamin J as they're coming around, or Hoobie, something like that. A little bit messy on the exit there, but Batman's managing to get 0.2 maybe down, but yeah, then as the straight goes on, Hoobie's car is starting to pull away again. Water's still doing well to keep 0.7 of a second behind. Sticky Bird's 0.3. It's Herbie dives out of the pits. Green sticky bud's going into the pits. And 3 guy carrying on. Herbie getting involved. There'd be blue flag frenzy going on down there. 13th and 14th thinking the blue flags are for them. Then you've got Herbie with blue flags because he got behind. MJ Walter just sneaking past there as it sorted out. No, Tay's there as well, just to throw it in the mix. I'm guessing there'll be still some. No, that's Tay catching back up on the back, so that should have sorted that little lot out. Yay, let's see if we can get up some more info. Let's look at what the tyres are like on tonight there on the softs. Fuel tank screaming out for a pit stop at the next. It's a Riz. So we've got Wiz on the mediums. Kept up. Oh, he's got a little bit of hand. No, Wiz parks it up at the side. Picks up light damage, both front wheels and front aero. We'll see if we can check back on that. Absolutely standing. It looks like he's slightly lost about there. Got a bit excited with the Riz there as well and lost it and parked it up facing the wrong way. But he'll be back on the track. Okay, yeah, and the light damage is gone, so he'll be back on it again. He'll be managing to get through there. Vitamin G, hoping that he'll be able to get past him on. Yeah, the acceleration of that car was massive. Indice dropping out. Right, and lads managed to pull himself away from Mikey and he's managed to overtake Mikey, I think, for 12th there. There's N3 guy tidily laps him around the outside like the Buffalo Girls. So this will be Buttocks after his first pit on a nice set of softs. Let's jump back to 8th. So jumping into the pits, Riz Gaming, Night Donna, Wizard coming in as well. A lot of thirsty cars. Who will come out of the pits first? Wizard, who was on the mediums. Since that little funnel thing there, pumping all that fuel in. So Riz comes out on the mediums, Wizard on the softs, Right and Lad coming in on mediums, Night Donna gone out in front. So Night Donna on mediums, Ritz Gaming on mediums, and Wizard on the softly catchy monkeys. And 3 guy. Just saying hello as we stick on with Wizard a little bit longer, see if he manages to pull anything back on Riz quite early. We wanted to get back with Nike, who's 4.5 seconds up the field. Really strong display by Nike again. Yellow flags out. We're just about to come up on that now. We should be going past. There's someone just coming back on the track in front. Hopefully the camera will pick them up. Good evening, Goat. How you doing? Everybody loves a bit of Goat. So Night Donna coming down the straight. M3 guy. It'll be, even though it'll be a completely different class of car, he'll be enjoying the fact that he's just driven past him. Dives into the pits. So Wizard, who's got past Riz Gaming, who's still got Riz Gaming right up on his backside. So he's going to have, I don't think he's going to have the extra time. He's got the different boots on as well, so he's going to have to brake slightly earlier. So we're now within 3 seconds of Night Donna. This is the bit where I should get some sort of tense, like, mood building music up. 2.5 seconds. This could be a slightly long and drawn out Jaws theme tune, or maybe something of the Valkyrie, etc. Where's 0.6? So much more grip around the last sector there. I can get a good drive off the end here. Seems as if Wizard is suffering from a malfunctioning fuel tank. So on this strategy, I'd be looking at getting past Night Donna as quickly as possible. Then I guess he's going to shift back to the medium tyres on the larger fuel load to go to the end. So he's really going to have to get past Night Donna soon. Might get a good run out of this corner. Will Night Donna defend up the inside? No, he's not able to. So we even got green sticky buds. Oh, just lost it a little bit under braking. We'll have to come back again. Not sure whether that held Wizard up. Alan making a fantastic suggestion for evening drinks. So yeah, if this is your first time joining in, every Saturday evening at this time there's an ISRL class race that's on. Every other week is multi-class, the one you're watching now. So every other week in between that is the Super Formula races that we do as well. That's when we have Craiden join us. And of course after this race as well, when this is finished in 22 minutes time, there will be a boomerang race, which I haven't got Scooby's what type of car they're going to be racing in, but that's slipstream high and boost on high. It's when the behaviour of the gentleman is allowed to lapse slightly. You're not allowed to go ramming people off, but do expect some door-to-door tappy-tapping. Well, tune in and could have a little video terminal, I'll tell you the truth. Could try and sell you some of the rum on the side. Not that I in any way, shape or form yeah, drink rum, it's good for you. Make you grow up big and strong. Put hairs on your chest. All that malarkey. So Wizard. Now, Wizard's having funny 5 minutes there as he comes back on. Night Donna going back in the pits and putting the softs on. Really wasn't enjoying that stint on the softs. Has gone back, mediums I mean, has gone back to the softs. So I'm guessing he's hoping to go to the end of the race. Bruce will be hoping to build up a really good lead. Let's go and have a look and see how other people are getting on for a change as we enter the last 20 minutes of the race. Who we be? Managing to keep a good distance in front of Vitamin G. And depending on tyres, etc., excellent work by MJ Walter. So yeah, Walter doing fantastically well in third there. It's difficult to keep his motivation, I would have thought. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but you can see that 8 seconds in front of him for Vitamin G, and he'll be looking at keeping that the same or bringing it down. So Green Buds again, there's quite a gap in front, but he'll be looking to keep it going behind. Cheers, Goat. You have a good evening, mate. Be interesting. We'll stick with Nick here as he looks to lap Racer Tay. Will he manage to? He is going to have to give in to the blue flags, I'm afraid. I'll stay on board just to see how long this actually takes. Problem is that you say that. Well, it depends on how he's going. Tay may be the faster car out of the two there. Herbie pushing well in 6th there. So as Tay again goes slightly squirrely. 3 guys. So Wizard now 17 seconds in front of Ritz Gaming, who looks like he's done his last stop, I think, of the race. Still with a few more laps of fuel to go, and the tyres aren't looking too bad at all. You may have wished he had put a little bit more fuel into that. And there's quite a big gap back now for Riz Gaming. McDonough then quite close up behind, having Huiby going past him in a second. Don't think there's a lot of chance to get past him around this part of the track. But yeah, probably pick the only part of the bit that, track that you could do at that point. Vitamin G will be looking to take him nice and steady in the slipstream. Boom, out wide. Smiley Belgians. Checking back, a few seconds behind Mikey. It looks like he's made his last stop as well. Out on the soft, may need to stop again, depending on what those tyres end up looking like. Righton. Flashy lights, Righton. We'll stay on board a little bit longer. Massive penalty for slightly cutting across there. I was thinking that the green sticky buds had done exactly the same, and both picking up a penalty there. Let's go back to the front. See, he was still keeping that 3 point something second gap to Vitamin. Let's just check on Fuel wise, it's there or thereabouts between the two of them. Looks like one of them fueled slightly more. Walter just dropping back that little bit more again now, but can afford to. He's got a whole 38 seconds going back, but we'll jump to 8th position if I press the right button. I do, and there is Gaming and Night Donna. Both on the medium tyres. Oh no, soft tyres for Nike should go round him quite easily here. It's a nice exit out of this corner. He should be able to get the grip. Should help him down. Struggle to go around the outside. Risk going up, taking the defensive line into the corner there. Night Donna not able to get cut back across him there. But I fear resistance could be futile. It's just in the background we had Wizard coming up again, so Wizard's done his stop. He'll be buoyed on, he'll be able to see the names above the cars going around the other side of the corners. The next lap he'll keep an eye out again and see if it's any closer. He's Gaming Night Donna right up behind him. Gets a better drive out of that last corner. Now the toe kicking in. He's going defensive again. Might give him just enough. I was thinking he hadn't given him enough room, but it does look like he read the situation really well and avoided that collision. So slightly aggressive driving by one, but understanding driving by the other. Make your mind up which one you think's what. Wizard 4.1 behind. Now he's put on it's like another set of soft and filled himself up to the end of the race. So again, that's a lot more fuel than Night Donna, who's got a lot more than Eeririssss Gaming. So I'd be interested to see just how much fuel they've got left. Herbie comes out. So it's just managed to keep himself in front of Night Donna still. This will be to the delight. Oh no, it's just managed to get his back wheel on the Astro, on the grass there, and that's put him out wide. That's Wizard that's able to come past as well. A free pass given and a free pass accepted to Wizard there. There's a lot of fuel difference between some of these cars. It'd be interesting to see. And Eeririssss will be coming back in. He could do with, if he's going to come in, to jump in the pits very soon and put those softs back on. There we are, and he does it straight away. Softs on. Wizard 2 seconds behind Night Donna. This could be, we'll go to the front. That's still saying at 3.5. Night Donna 2.3 on soft tyres, a slightly worn under half a tank of brand new softs, over half a tank of fuel. It'll be able to rag that engine senseless. So he's still got maybe a lap and a half before he's going to get close. Let's run through the whole list of cars then. He'll be 3.5 in front of Vitamin G, keeping a 14-second lead in front of MJ Walter. Green Sticky Buds having a little bit of time on his own there. In fourth with M3 guy pushing hard still at 12 seconds behind Green Sticky Buds, but keeping himself one in front of Tay and Herbie. Night Donna with Wizard under a second behind him now. That's some Can we go on board? No, we can't. So it's just decided we can't now go on board with. One comes alongside, breezes past quite easily. There may be some fuel saving issues going on with Night Donner, I think. But Wizard definitely having the better tyres and cracking on past. But Nike staying with Wizard there. Go back through. Rez overtaking Mikey. Big problem with Mikey's car though. We've got problems, Mikey. Yeah, it's happened again. Let's have a look at Mikey. No tyres, no wheels. Letting his teammate through on the inside, nice of him. Look at that. Right and lad, seeing his chance. Notices that Mikey's forgot to put some wheels on his car. After him now. We should Night Donner and see, got leather wheels on a car. And Wizard has got past Night Donner. Or still in front of Night Donner. But Nike's staying with him. Green Sticky passed him plenty of time before the corner. Knight just managing to get his the anchors on in enough time there. That was still 1.2. There is Mikey and Ryan. Mikey's still not pitting for wheels. So just to remind you, with 8 minutes to go of this race, there'll be a gap of maybe 5-10 minutes at the end of this, and then the drivers will be getting into a completely different car, unknown to me at this moment in time, and it will be the boomerang race of the night. So that's boost on and slipstream full. A little bit more British touring car rules to the racing, I think. It's Racer Tay comes back round to lap. Right, just dropping back again slightly there, letting the faster GL1 car through. Maybe that pushed Mikey a little bit further on this corner. He'll be hoping to catch, and it has done massively. Not having wheels on your car doesn't help you get around that part of the track. Right, and lad now will be all over the back of Mikey coming out of that final corner. Right, and lad's not got the best tyres in the world, and Mikey's on the mediums, the invisible mediums, and they are right up behind Eeririssss as well. Night Donner into the pits, so we thought he was going to have to stop again. Where will that bring him out behind these? So he's out of the pits now, so he's managed to get out in front. Herbie getting the hang of that car. Nice careful driving though, knows he doesn't have to get too silly involved. Right, and just dropping back slightly again. We'll jump back up into 8th place, keep our eye on the big battle there. I think first position is probably, if it's down to 1.5, go with 6 minutes to go. Vitamin G is now putting the pedal to the metal. There's hardly any difference in fuel or anything else like that between the two cars, but this is going to be incitement for the last 5 minutes of the race. So we have PB 0.8 of a second in front of Vitamin. Is Emperor going to keep himself out of the way? My guess would be yes, he will. Wizard pits. Wizard into the pits. That was not expected of Wizard to be pitting. Is he going to get out of the pits in time? Wizard just out of the pits in time there. Both of them deciding to splash and dash. Wizard, brand new softs. Night Donna, brand new softs. Game on, boys. Up front, he'll be 1.3. So both the GR1 and the GR3 races, we have the first place person and the second place in that category within 1.2 seconds of each other. About that, they're both about the same. That's some excellent racing. That's why this series is the most exciting and the best one in the ISRL. 2 races in one, value for money. 1 second now that Hebe has the upper hand over Vitamin G as they come down, starting their 30-second lap, 4 minutes to go. Jumping back because we have to. It's Wizard managing to keep himself away from Night Donna, stretching slightly. No, I'll say if I say stretching, it means that the other person's catching. If I say catching, the other person's pulling away. Once we've got that sorted, we'll be fine. With that gap fluctuating, probably down to the different types of car. One of them may be better on acceleration, one may be better on top end. So at the end of lap 32, Huiby 0.8 seconds now in front of Vitamin G, 0.7, 0.6. Going back, Night Donna is in front of Wizard. I don't know if we're going to be able to go that far back. On the replay to see what happened. If nothing happened, no, that doesn't work. That's merely showing us what is going on at the moment. But Night Donna, and he's that far in front of Wizard that I can only think that Wizard has had an absolute nightmare. Let's go back up front with Hebe and Vitamin G are still nose to tail, 0.6. Excellent work by Wright and Ladd, just moving out of the way and letting them get through. As we enter the last 2 minutes, what we'll be looking at, 2 more laps of this race to go. Vitamin G all over the back of Hebe. Will it happen this time? Vitamin G doesn't have the legs. He'll load that up in his little brain storage system and think about how far he can get down that start-finish straight with the line being that far down. Pulling out that early, didn't have the aero to get past. What can he do around here though? The long right-hander into the sharp left. Looking to get a decent run out of the other side of this, down into the hairpin. Mikey being super aware without his wheels on. Down into the hairpin. Hubie still leads. Vitamin G sat in behind. So he might get to the end of this lap to maybe get one more. It's going to be close. Well, not that close at all, actually. Probably one more lap then. So Vitamin, does he get a better run out? He's 0.5 behind this time. That may help with him not being so far, being right up close behind. He can then take his time coming down. Pulls out. Doesn't have the legs again. Slightly too early. He'd be just a slight bit of touch in there, but well done, boys. Vitamin just not far enough down there. Good work by Riz there, just managing as Sticky Green Buds takes 4th place. M3 Guy taking 5th. Good work from M3 Guy there. We were on board with him earlier on, or watching one of his races earlier in the GR3, and was particularly unlucky. Every little accident that he seemed to have, which was put on him as Vitamin G goes up the inside. This managed to get past him. Will he hold it into the braking zone at the end? He has done the slight contact again with Hebe, but it looks like if he can keep it here, Vitamin G has taken the win on the last lap. Tenth's 2 corners coming up, and then it's a long run. But what is the acceleration of Hebe's car going to be like in the slipstream of Vitamin G? We've seen how Vitamin G cars can run out of steam. And he's out of fuel. Hebe is out of fuel. Oh, Hebe, that's it. Give it a shake. Give it a shake. You got 2nd place, mate. Oh, that's disappointing for Hebe. Give it a little shake, side to side. Get the fuel back into it. But oh, what an excellent race, gentlemen, at the front there. Fantastic finish from the front too. We stayed with them as we missed everybody else. Mikey, no wheels, managing to come in 11th. Great work by him. But yeah, Night Donna commanding in the end. Really good work by Night Donna to get himself into that 8th position. Wizard in 9th. What a final lap that was. And heartbreaking, I suppose, could be a word for it. For Hebe, running out of fuel there on the last lap. Although we'll say that Vitamin was past him anyway. But what a fantastic race, gentlemen. We'll take a quiet break as I go and get something to drink, and we'll be back again in a very little while for the boomerang race. We'll keep an eye out just to see how long it's going to be. No, don't want to do that at all. So let's just jump out of this a minute and have just a quick look at what was. So for the boomerang race, it's a 15-minute race. New race today. Boost is now strong. Rolling grid. Grid orders GR1 car, or GRX has changed it to. Racing super soft. Minimum tyre rating hard. Strong slipstream. Fuel 3. 15-minute race. How long are we going to look at? Five to 10 minutes then, so enough time for me to get myself a drinky. I will catch everyone very soon. Hey Hubie, how you doing? So yeah, we're back again. So we're just waiting for the last couple of people to join. Oh, and we've got damage on. That will make this even more fun. So just to remind you, this is the boomerang race. Boost on full. Slipstream on. Yeah, bit of a fail for the fuel tank there, Hubie. I take it you were fuel saving for the last couple of laps as that 3.5 second gap dropped. So let's see if we can stop watching Taze, he's parked the wrong way. Well, I think you did alright for no practice at all. So Right Lad with his a lot less offensive car livery than the last one. That's the Spa livery. Herbie just stopped, having a little watch of everyone, see how everything's getting on. Buttocks may or may not have a Bugatti. If you have that coming up behind you too quick, you think you're going to be viciously attacked from behind by Tony the Frosty's Tiger. Mikey doing somewhat lesser extent around the corner, so Right Lad collecting penalties. Green sticky buds. Foob's coming in for another set of expensive tyres. Fit him in. To Wizard. McDonough just come in for and there's a problem with the station that he's listening to. The radio's not getting a good signal, so they're just changing that. He's listening to absolute 70s in there. Race Tay just parked up at the side. I believe he's just stopped for a cup of tea and some biscuits. Rich tea fingers, I'm hearing. So it looks like we've got a slight disagreement on what car we're going to be racing in. Whether it's the Bugatti VGT or the GR1 or the other way round. Hopefully soon we'll be right underway. No wall collision penalties. No damage. Fabuki on the mediums. Again, with the boost on, you can fuel save massively. Whether that's going to mean anything come the last couple of laps when it is just going to be flat out. Fabuki there looked like some sort of lower right hand track rod issue. Evening Hansa, how you doing? We're just waiting for the start of the boomerang race this evening. Still disagreements on best car to use. So yeah, all those who don't know at the moment, we should have been joined by Hunty this evening, but he's decided to take himself off to his local hospital. You may recall last week Hunty was unable to race due to he had gone out on a day trip looking around North Yorkshire bus depots. So yeah, he had been out through Bradford. Speaking to him afterwards, one of his highlights was the Wakefield bus depot. He said they had a good selection in the museum at the back of the 1952 radiator caps off of the Leylands. So yeah, he thoroughly enjoyed that last week, but this week he's unable to race for other reasons, namely his health, so hopefully that improves and he'll be back racing with us in maybe a couple of weeks. So all the best to him. Obviously in his condition he'll be able to do more bus trips through Yorkshire. So hopefully now we've got a grasp on what cars we're going to be driving, and the decision is going to be made by the Herbmeister to crack on with it then, boy. So here we are, moments away from the start of what promises to be, if it goes like anything like 2 weeks ago, a fantastic boomerang race. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing. And there we have confirmation of the start of the race. Lord Chief Justice Herbie sounds the alarm. Our competitors take their place on the grid.
I'm rocking.
We have the rolling start underway for the Boomerang Race Season 2 Race 3. We are go. So Sticky getting a good start. Slipstream helping him massively. Beyond those two, making a bit of a break for it at the moment. We need to bring up some tyre information. Fitman on the soft. Sticky Buds on the super soft. Racer Tay, there's an absolute cluster of people further back. It's all going off. Nike M3 guy still managing to hold a decent line as he comes through. Wizard up his inside. Oh, it's been touching. There's things are happening, and Wizard's had a bit of a funny 5 minutes. It all opened and stuff, and do we manage to get a replay of what happened to Wizard? We do. No, we don't. It looks like there's people in the background to move in. Wizard and Mikey aren't. That doesn't seem to have worked. We'll see if we can come back to a closer video, because who doesn't enjoy watching Wizard fly off? No. Maybe we'll pretend that we won't be doing any more of those bad boys as we get back to the action. It's not a problem for Wizard, as with the boost on he'll be back up, setting the fastest lap, etc, etc. Coming up close behind Fabuki. And again, everyone keeping together. Emperor in front in the Super Formula car. There's just cars all over the place. There's a bit of carnage further back as well, it's Fabuki running off wide, maybe. But back up front, the lead changes all the time. You see all the cars side by side. Night Donna just dropping down there slightly into fifth. Put himself back in the fourth. Mikey doing the Gran Turismo wall riding corner expertise there. It's Emperor Buttocks now starting to wind the Super Formula car up. Mikey again just reducing the weight of that car slightly by leaving it behind at the side of the road. Oh, and there's Racer Tay is getting very sloppy, but he's back on the track again. And there's a lot of wall riding as Emperor Buttocks is looks like he's got the hang of that car. If he manages to get out front and pull a slight gap, that'll pull every other car behind him along. See, the front aero on that car is made out of Ali rather than the normal carbon fibre, because it's certainly staying on there. Plows it into the side. M3 guy now catching up behind. Wizard did set the fastest lap a little while back. Up front, Night Donna has now jumped up into the lead. It looks like everyone is still on the same area of track, as there's some more banging and crashing going on. Who would have thought? So 10 cars, we've got one just dropped off the back. And one in the pit. And someone's facing the wrong way at the back. Let's go to 9th, and Herbie was facing the wrong way for a little while there. We have the news that Emperor Buttocks took the lead for a while off Vitamin G. Fabuki is up and around there as well. I think in the background we can just catch Wizard coming back into shot. No, Wizard now first. Look away for a minute, see what happens. Right, and lad, 6th, is he going to get 5th? He's up into 5th now. 4th as he brakes hard for the corner, takes it slightly wide for Buki, goes up the inside. Emperor Buttocks 2nd. For Buki. Of course, as soon as you get to the front, every other car behind you's got your slipstream, which is strong, pulling you back in again, so the lead at the front's going to change an awful lot. We'll have a look at Racer Tay. He should start to set some mightily fast laps going on now, if he can keep himself away from the wall. Obviously learning from Mikey on the weight reduction techniques. His tyre's not looking good, but behind him in 11th we've got M3 guy who's changed his tyres now. He's on the mediums, but those mediums are going to be absolutely flying. Up front is an absolute complete cluster gaggle of cars, as we have going round the wrong way. Sticky, looks like he got a slight tap back there. It all went various degrees of horribly wrong. For Buki, we're now catching up with Tay in 8th, so they're looking to lap Tay. Don't know if blue flag rules actually apply in this race. No one's ever thought that through that far. There's a big crash back there for Vitamin G. Would be nice to get Vitamin G's crash on a replay. Not sure if we will. Yes, we do. Oh, he came in strong, and there was an accident. That's pretty much that one. There's plenty of cars jump into the pits. Race Tay carries on with a fine selection of mostly red tyres there. That's why he's burying his nose of his car into the tyre wall. And Herbie in 3rd. Yeah, that's right. Herbie in 3rd. That is a fantastic unique line that he used there around that corner. Comes into the pits. Good work from the Herbs. Emperor Buttocks out in front. Of course, completely different tyre wear there. I guess he's stopped somewhere. He has stopped earlier on. And he's taking way out in front to a whole new level. Everyone rather spread out. A lot more than I thought they were going to be, as Mikey does some right hand cornering in the left hander. He has the Emperor right up behind him again. The distance the buttocks is out in front. These cars must be absolutely flying further back. Follow M3 guy as he tries to deal with Fubuki in front and the fast catching 3 cars behind, who are catching rather quickly. There's a coming together. Green sticky into the side of Vitamin G, but Vitamin G managing to get out of that and still carry on, even though there was a T-boning on the go. Oh, now it's got me thinking mistake. Right and lad sends it up the inside of Nike Donna. Overtake. I think there's massively things wrong with that. We expect a little bit of touching. I could have carried on. So the cars are starting to form up in that queue again after the pit stops. Starting to form like a, I don't know, the queue outside of a Rochdale pound shop on Black Friday. There's a few people not sure if they want to go to the pits. If they don't want to go to the pits, whizzes off again, and we hopefully might catch what happened. There's a little bit of coming together at the back. For some reason the replay showing Mikey. Oh, that's what happened. There was a coming together through that, so that's why there was that problem. Not sure how these things happen. So Fubuki is leading the main second place races. Fubuki, Nike Donna, Vitamin G, right and lad. Massive off in the back. Waiting. Can we catch that? No, definitely. No more. So rd3, 6th place, behind Herbie. Vitamin G, Nike Donna, Fubuki. Fubuki may or may not have touched Vitamin G behind there, giving him a bit of a shunt. Two minutes to go, just over 2 minutes to go of racing. There'll probably be one more pit, 21 seconds a lap. Yeah, full nine more laps to go. Right, and having to stop. Splash and dash. at the end, a few more coming in for the pits as well. Emperor way out in front. I think we will have a win for Emperor. Again, as we know, the rules don't apply to Emperor. Emperor is the rules. This is where it's at, with 49 seconds to go. Who's going to take second place? Fabuki leading the way, Vitamin G. Night Donna, right and lad is going to be even faster. Coming through, Fabuki is facing the wrong way. What did we have happening there? See if we can catch that. Fabuki leading the way out the corner. Somebody out of control in the background. Wondering if it is actually going to show us what happened to Fabuki at any time. Night Donna up the inside. That's supposed helpful replay as we've had all evening. Emperor Buttocks looks like he's going to win it. Vitamin G on the last lap from Night Donna. Well, Vitamin G managed to keep himself in front. He has done so. Winner Emperor Buttocks, but then he had a completely different car than everybody else. Second Vitamin G. Night Donna, congratulations in the Boomerang Bugatti VGT. To Emperor Buttocks, up 9 positions for a victory. Congratulations, Mr. Buttocks. Super racing. Let's have a look at the final results. Vitamin G from Night Donna, Racer Tay, ERT Mikey, Herbie in 6th, right lad 7th, M3 Guy in 8th, Green Sticky Buds 9th, Fabuki in 10th, Wizard with a DNF at the end there after sustaining insurmountable damage. Coming through, fantastic. Yes, we'll have a go at doing that next week. So, everyone, thank you very much for watching tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe. We'll be back here again next Saturday night for the Super Formula race. I'll probably be teaming up with Robbo again, should he be about. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching tonight, everyone. Have a great evening.